The type of massage that I do is more akin to physiotherapy rather than just massage therapy. And in so doing, I also approach it from a different aspect than physical therapists, who are generally the people that you go to when you want to rehabilitate. The difference in their approach and mine is two sides of the same coin. Their approach is strengthening the weak muscles so that you have balance. My approach is stretching first, getting the muscle. When you have a trauma to the system and there's pain that's involved with that, the body will lock that area of pain into place. Those muscles are going to get tight and prevent movement so that the pain won't manifest. Every time you move, you'll feel that pain. Well, so it locks it in place. What happens is if you go to a physical therapist, their approach to begin with is, okay, you've got one muscle that's locked into place. Well, the other muscle has to be weaker because this one's overpowering it, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen this weaker muscle. The problem with that is physiologically, the body won't release and it won't perform the way it normally does when it's traumatized. In other words, if I have a muscle that contracts, this muscle here has to let it. It has to relax. It has to stretch. And the same thing when I use this muscle, this one has to relax. Well, when you've got trauma to the system, both of these don't know what to do because there's so much pain involved that the signals get all crossed. So what I do is I take the muscle that's overly tight and I use different tools, different methods to release that muscle, allowing it to stretch and allowing the other one to actually reach its full range of motion. So then it can be strengthened. When you try to strengthen a weak muscle and this muscle is not going to let it strengthen, you can end up tearing the muscles. And by tearing the muscles, you create a worse situation. And if you've ever been with somebody who's been to a physical therapist and said, well, it just hasn't gotten better, that's usually the reason for it.